Did you know that there's a secret that could completely transform your relationship with money? Get ready for a mind-blowing journey as we uncover the secrets to conquering overspending and controlling your money. Here's a shocking fact. We often find ourselves trapped in a cycle of overspending, drowning in debt, and struggling to make ends meet. But fear not, because today we're unlocking the vault of financial wisdom to set you on a path to financial freedom. Picture this: living a life where you're in complete control of your money, where you have the power to make conscious spending choices, and where you can save and invest for your dreams. It may sound like an illusion, but it's closer than you think. Join me on this captivating journey, and by the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge, tools, and motivation to stop overspending money immediately. And without further ado, let's get started. Swear off debt. Imagine this scenario. You're out with your buddies, enjoying a luxurious dinner at a fancy restaurant. When the bill comes, you instantly reach for your credit card without considering any repercussions. But here's the harsh truth. Debt robs you of your hard-earned money. Essentially, each time you use a credit card, you're borrowing money you don't have. That seemingly harmless $20 dinner with friends, it starts to grow if you don't soon pay it off. Your delightful experience becomes significantly more expensive as the interest continues to accrue. The worst part of it is that you haven't achieved anything concrete as a result. It's time to escape this debt cycle and retake charge of your financial future. Imagine a society where your only source of spending is money in your bank account. Sounds freeing. So here's the game changer. Abstain from debt. Commit to living a debt-free life beginning right now. It may sound challenging, but trust me, it's the key to overcoming overspending. Let's be honest. Having access to credit cards might offer us a false sense of security by making us think that we can afford things that we actually cannot. But in reality, you can't afford anything if you can't pay for it in cash immediately. It's time to regain financial control. Get rid of those credit cards, escape debt, and discover the power of spending only what we have. Not only will we save money in the process, but we'll also achieve actual financial independence. Pay yourself first. You have a chance to stop overspending on stuff you don't actually need. How? By embracing a simple yet profound idea: paying yourself first. Paying yourself first entails prioritizing your financial objectives over frivolous purchases. You spend what is left over after saving rather than saving what is left over after spending. The great aspect is this: make it a routine to deposit a portion of your paycheck into your savings account immediately after you receive it. If you do this, you won't ever miss the money, but you will gradually increase your savings while lowering the amount accessible for impulsive expenditures. This tactic has many advantages. You develop financial discipline while moving closer to your goals. It's like cutting back on wasteful spending while securing your financial future. Paying yourself first allows you to take advantage of your financial future. You're saving money for the most important things to you and building a more stable future. Create a budget. If you want to escape the spending trap, then budgeting is one way you can achieve this. Figure out where your money is currently going. Start by recording your spending for a few months or review the last few months' worth of bank and credit card bills. This will make it easier for you to comprehend how much you're spending in each category. It's now time to make some decisions. Set aside some time to decide how much you want to spend on each category. Be reasonable. Don't plan on substantially reducing your monthly spending on eating out from $250 to $50. But set goals for yourself to spend less than you have in the past. Now for the exciting part. Keep track of your monthly spending to ensure you stay within your budget. And guess what? There's an easy way to go about executing it. Simply link your credit card and bank accounts to a budgeting app. You can tell if you stick to your spending plan or not if you need to make modifications, if you keep a close check on your spending. It's like having a personal financial coach at your disposal. Now, before we move on, why not hit that subscribe button? Trust me, it's like having a magic key to the world of finance. You'll get to see all my latest videos on money matters, from budgeting to long-term financial planning. But there's more. Have a quick look down in the description and you'll spot a link to my monthly budget trackers. They're real lifesavers when it comes to managing your money. So go on, subscribe and take a look at those trackers in the description. Your wallet, not to mention your future self, will be proud of you. And now, let's continue. Clear out your inbox. Imagine opening your mailbox to a torrent of enticing emails, promotions, bargains, and dazzling discounts. It feels like you are hedged by a virtual mall pleading with you to spend your money on products you might not even need. Do you really need emails constantly spamming you with offers and digital coupons? You don't really want to become a sucker for impulsive purchases just because something is discounted. It's time to regain control over both your email and your finances. Retailers saturate us with special deals to grab our attention, especially during major buying occasions like Black Friday and the holidays. The idea is that you may effectively avoid making impulse purchases by unsubscribing from those alluring retail emails. Out of sight, out of mind. And you know what? You can go much further with it. Ask retailers to take your name off their mailing lists if you're sick of getting catalogs and coupons in the mail. There will be no more paper clutter or nagging financial reminders. Know your spending triggers. Each of us overspends for a different set of reasons. Some people, known as emotional spenders, experience the impulse to purchase things while feeling certain emotions, such as happiness, sadness, or a range of feelings in between. Some people discover that they must shop to stay up with friends. Unbelievably, a recent survey indicated that nearly 40% of Americans spend more than necessary to impress others. It's similar to accepting dinner invites you can't afford because you don't want to miss out or try to mimic the fashion of others around you. Then some do it as a matter of habit. Imagine you're watching your favorite TV show on your comfortable couch when suddenly you find yourself aimlessly scrolling through your preferred shopping app or looking at the newest products at your favorite retailer. But you can overcome your spending triggers if you become aware. It's like solving a mystery and devising a strategy to prevent falling into those spending traps. Consider going cash only for a month. We've all experienced the convenience that credit cards may provide. The benefits and privileges they provide might make spending seem like a breeze. But watch out. Overusing credit cards can eventually result in significant debt, especially when high interest rates are involved. So let's consider the possibility of foregoing credit card use for a month. Instead, challenge yourself to only use your credit card, checks, or plain old cash. Take a closer look at your acquisitions and budget towards the end of the month. What amount did you really spend? Now, contrast that with a typical month when you made credit card purchases. You can reference a previous credit card statement for this section. Consider this. If you spent less during the month without a credit card, then there's a good reason to adopt a cash-only habit in the long run. You might have learned that you don't always need to utilize a credit card to make purchases, even if you didn't save a lot of money as a result of taking on this challenge. Are you ready for the cash challenge? It's time to put your money management skills to the test and discover the financial freedom that comes with making wise financial decisions. Separate needs from wants. Have you ever convinced yourself that you need something desperately, only to find out later that it was more of a want than actually a need? All of us have been there. The crucial thing to remember is that we don't always have to select the most expensive option just because we need something. For instance, consider the daily cup of coffee. Even while it could make us happy, do we truly need it every day? Can we find less expensive alternatives to gratifying our cravings? The same holds true for more significant expenditures like a car or work outfits. Transportation is necessary, but do we really need the newest model car? Can we locate reasonably priced solutions that still fit our demands while providing the appropriate work clothes? Let's start by making a list to address this issue on our phones. We won't immediately purchase anything we see that we think we need. we'll instead include it on our list. This easy task lets us to pause, think, and consider other possibilities. We could find that by doing this, we can satisfy our wants without breaking the bank. We might discover a high-quality, more reasonably priced alternative to the item, or conclude that the urgency wasn't as great as what we first believed. Being able to distinguish between necessities and wants equips us with the ability to make thoughtful financial decisions. The key is finding a balance that aligns with our principles and long-term financial goals. And that's a wrap with this eye-opening exploration of conquering overspending. Here's a thought. What if every dollar you save today could be the key to unlocking a life filled with financial security and freedom? Imagine the doors of opportunity swinging wide open when you have control over your spending and can direct your hard-earned money towards what truly matters to you. I would love to hear your success stories and experiences along the way. You can comment in the section down below. That's all for today. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.